Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Glad to have you. It's nice when you can just get on the bike and go for a ride whenever you want. At our age, it's one of the perks. The wife and I used to come down to this coffee shop. Been doing it since 2020, and then it went out of business, and all of a sudden, it's back. So I thought I'd come down and check it out, see what their coffee is like. It's okay. Anyway, I want to tell you, all of you, how much I appreciate all the comments on the channel. Hundreds of them over 3 different videos. And man, I just love starting conversations and hearing what you guys think and where you ride, what you ride. A lot of UK people. Got some comments from South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, which is great. I'll take these off. But some of the comments were from younger riders. And boy, I hope they don't believe everything they think. But kind of inspired me to do this impromptu video. Wow. You know, there's one thing that us older riders have that younger riders don't, and pretty soon they'll figure that out. We'll move this. But most of us have a little wisdom. Now, wisdom comes with age and life experience, and something most of them aren't going to have for a while. But maybe we can impart some wisdom. There's a lot of these younger guys just want to make fun of us older guys, and we don't really know anything. But you know what? Something they will learn. Hopefully, they'll learn, get old enough to have some wisdom. Maybe we can impart the steps of wisdom. Things like ultimate patience. Things like controlling your extreme emotions. Whether it's anger or too much enthusiasm, being 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Well, that'll just get you killed. But I've seen, and I'm sure we've all seen, people with anger issues. And it's not just with Harley guys, although Harley guys are guilty of it. I've seen a lot of sport bikers. Man, I just saw a video where some sport bikers pulled a car over, and it was an older gentleman and his wife, and they were probably in their late 80s, and they were harassing him. They pulled him over. But you know what it took? He got out of his car with his weapon and pointed it at him, and that's what it took to get them away. Now, if it was somebody different, they could have been a different outcome, because I'm sure that wasn't in Texas. But those kind of anger issues, man, it just in life, they're not going to get you anywhere. Some of the strongest men I've ever met do not reveal any emotions. They're calm and they're collected, and they'll just sit and watch. And those are the kind of traits that it takes a while in older men to get to develop. And then there's the other end of the spectrum where these guys are building these bikes. They got a lot of horsepower. And I'm sure you've seen this, but you know, the Harley guys want to burn their back tire off and ride down the road, you know, 100 miles an hour. The sport bike guys are just as guilty. Here in Florida, I don't know if it's like that where you live, but I'll be doing 80 miles an hour. Sport bikes will just whiz by me. Then they'll split lanes, and Even in traffic, they're just doing this, and they think they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. That's not riding with wisdom. And there's other things, like I just parked my bike, and there was a couple. They were both riding their own machines, and I got off mine, they got off theirs. I was just getting my camera, and they came back to move those bikes because they weren't close enough to the bar. It's not bad. You know, in life we learn those things. We're older, and I guess it'll take a while for some of the younger riders to learn those things. But if we can impart some of that wisdom, you know, riding a motorcycle, you are one in that moment with that motorcycle, and you're concentrating on that motorcycle. You don't want to be riding that the only thing you're concentrating on is anger, is any kind of strange, raw emotions that you shouldn't be having on a motorcycle, or feeling 10 foot tall and bulletproof and just hammering it. Because those are the times you really need to be focused, not focused on stuff that doesn't matter. You know, there's a scale from 1 to 10 that I like to think of. 10 being out of control, don't get on that bike, or don't do anything with that kind of anger. Then there's 1 where you're perfectly calm. And I like to foresee what might make me angry and get on the bike when I'm at a 2 or a 3, because then you haven't reached that part where you can't come back. Then you get on the bike and you ride with calmness, and you can get right back down to a 1. And these are things that I think younger riders need to know. And some of these guys who comment on my channel, I hope they can learn those things. I hope they live long enough to have some wisdom. But I don't know. Some of them, I really don't. I really hope they don't believe everything they think. I get all kinds of cuss words, and, you know, hey, I'm a big boy, I can take it. But I'm just hoping that we can impart some of that wisdom onto younger riders, and maybe some of the younger riders will watch some of our videos from us older riders, maybe learn a thing or two. So if you are a younger rider, hang out, listen to some of these videos, maybe learn something from some of the other riders. I got a lot of great comments and a lot of great advice from riders all over the world. Maybe read a few of those comments, because eventually, well, you're going to be where we are, and we hope that you live long enough to be where we are.